Welcome to Charisma College, the show where we break down the behaviours of successful people and show you how to be more charismatic. Today we'll be looking at one of the most charismatic people in the history of Australian politics, Barnaby Joyce. You can't deny the man is so damn charming, and I think that charisma and ability to captivate people is a big part of the reason Barnaby's been able to connect with voters and successfully impregnate multiple women. In this video we'll be covering 3 ways Barnaby is able to win people over that you can use in any situation that will get people to instantly like you way more than they do now. The first secret to Barnaby's winning personality is his willingness to threaten animals in order to protect biosecurity. When Johnny Depp tried to smuggle his dogs Pistol and Boo Boo into the country without sending them through quarantine, Barnaby wasn't having it.
Mr. Depp has to either take his dogs back to California or we're going to have to euthanize them.
Most people will consider it bad PR to call a press conference for the express purpose of publicly threatening to murder 2 dogs belonging to one of the most popular men on the planet, but not Barnaby. Barnaby's animal bloodlust demonstrates to potential breeding partners that he is not only confident in himself, but also passionate about protecting Australian ecosystems. The next time you find yourself in a situation involving an animal that poses a national biohazard, count to 3 and offer to put it down. See how it goes and let us know in the comments. Our second takeaway from Barnaby's personality is this: talk over people. Always. All the time. As we all know, people who aren't us are often morons, and listening to their inane babbling wastes valuable time and mental energy. Let's take a look at BJ in action.
From your Kokomo restaurant, from the Kokomo restaurant which you go to, they don't go to Otis, they go to Kokomo, don't you? The Kokomo boys.
Masterclass. Whatever Barnaby's opponents have to say isn't worth hearing, and Barnaby knows this. That's why you should never listen to other people when they speak, or even better, do whatever you have to do to stop them speaking entirely. One way to do this is to speak constantly, loudly, and without pauses. The next time you're in a situation with another person that's talking, talk over them, loudly, especially women. They love it. It often helps if you're explaining something. Snap us on Friendster and let us know how you go. The third and final reason Barnaby is such a delectable stud muffin is his absolute and total mastery of the English language. Barnaby commands the words of English, like Hannibal Barca commanded his forces at the Battle of Cannae. Well,
afflicted with this disgusting mud-sucking creatures, bottom-dwelling mud-sucking creatures, for which the only form of control is a version of herpes. No, we don't want to deal with calf. We've got to get rid of the calf.
This is just incredible stuff from the Barnacle. Here he's using multiple literary devices: parable, allegory, comparing the Labor Party to Australia's carp infestation, a pun on the expression blood-sucking creatures to mud-sucking creatures, because it's like blood-sucking creatures, but carp. Not to mention the intimate knowledge of carp feeding behaviour necessary to even make such an association in the first place. The next time you're in Parliament, try out some biting fisheries-based abuse. Let us know how you go. Write out the results with your grandma's dead skin flakes and send us a photo on Google+. I hope you've learned something from today's video. Please like, subscribe and sign up to our Charisma College, a 14-year intensive program teaching you all the tools you need to be more like me, and maybe that way you won't be so lonely anymore.
I got some news.
News me up, big boy.
I've met someone.
Cool.
Yeah.
I thought you had news.
Well, I'm the happiest I've ever been.
No. I mean like news, breaking news, a quintuple homicide and the suspect at large news. This is a news show.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Look, I have a lav now. Check it out. Red, ribbon, rat, raccoon.
Anyway,